Welcome to EngolMed, your English language companion. Today, you'll watch an interview with successful businessman, Mr. Harrison. Be sure to take the quiz afterward to check your understanding. Let's dive in.
Good morning, Mr. Harrison. Thank you for joining us today.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Let's start with the beginning of your journey. How did you get the idea to start your business?
Well, I've always been interested in technology, especially how it can improve everyday life. About 10 years ago, I saw a gap in the market for affordable, user-friendly software for small businesses. At that time, many small business owners struggled with expensive software solutions. That's when I decided to create something more accessible.
That's interesting. What were some of the first steps you took after coming up with the idea?
The first thing I did was research. I spent a lot of time talking to small business owners, understanding their needs, and figuring out what kind of software would be most useful for them. I also learned about the technology I would need to build the software. It wasn't easy, but I knew I had to understand the market before I could create anything.
That sounds like a smart approach. How did you manage the financial side of things in the beginning? Did you have enough money to start?
Starting with limited funds was definitely a challenge. I didn't have a lot of money at first, so I took out a small loan and worked from home. I also had to do most of the work myself in the beginning, coding, designing, testing the software. I didn't hire a team until I had some customers and the business started growing.
It must have been a lot of hard work. How did you manage everything by yourself at the start?
It was definitely hard. I worked long hours, sometimes 12 hours a day. But I was passionate about the idea, and I knew if I kept pushing forward, it would pay off. The hardest part was balancing work and personal life, but I learned to manage my time better as the business grew.
What was the turning point when you realized your business was going to be successful?
The turning point came when we launched our first product. We had a small group of customers at first, but when they started recommending the software to others, I realized we were on the right track. Word of mouth played a huge role in our growth. The more people used our software, the more feedback we got, and we were able to make improvements.
That's amazing. So how did you scale your business from there? Did you face any challenges?
Scaling was a challenge. We needed to hire more people, improve customer support, and expand our marketing. I had to learn how to lead a team, which was new to me. At first, I made some mistakes, like not communicating enough with my team. But over time, I learned how to delegate and trust others.
What advice would you give to someone who wants to start their own business?
My biggest advice would be to stay focused and be patient. Starting a business isn't easy and it takes time to see results. Make sure to listen to your customers. They can teach you a lot. And don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's how you learn and grow.
Thank you for sharing your story, Mr. Harrison. It's been really inspiring.
Thank you. I'm happy to share. I hope it helps others who are thinking about starting their own business.